Hey everybody, Shane McLaughlin, Platform Architect at Salesforce. I'm going to show you the latest in Process Builder blocks. And this one is called Chatter Follow. So I'm going to set up a really simple process here. Chatter Follow. We'll say account. And my hypothetical example here is that we want the account in Houston. And then we want to have 3 people start following this record. So pretend this is like the people responsible for Houston territory or something. All right, so we're going to say Apex, and I've got a process builder block here for chatter follow, and I'm going to give it 2 things. I'm going to give it the ID of the account, but it could be any related thing that you can get to through this reference. So it could be stuff off the user, you could have them follow each other, you could do all kinds of things, but I'm just going to pick the account ID. And then I'm going to do user IDs. So this is a user. And I'm going to do one more. All right, so you can see my 2 follow actions there in Apex. I'll activate it. All right, so I'm going to go create an account. And as long as I put them in Houston, we should be good. Look, 2 chatter followers, and it's those 2 IDs that I had created already. And neither of these are the user that created the record. So I could say, the owner or the creator or something like that in there as well to get an auto follow type of scenario if you've got that turned off. But that's how to do some chatter following. And keep watching if you want to dive in the code and see how this was built. All right, here's the code for this thing. So again, invocable methods, and I create a class here called chatterfollow that's going to be defined and have the record ID and the user ID. So this is what shows up in Process Builder, and it showed up automatically because I marked it required and put some user-friendly labels on it. I've got 2 quick checks that happen up here just to make sure that what Process Builder is asking stuff to do is saying, so first, this checks to see that users have a feed, which is a good way to determine if chatter is on in the org at all. And we also, if that's true, then we also still want to make sure that the object that we're going to do this follow on has a feed. And so if this thing isn't feed enabled, then we just quit and fail silently and don't tell anyone that we're not actually going to create a follower for something that can't be followed. And then this is my actual setting up of this entity subscription, which is the horribly named, I'd call it chatter follows, but this is the table that we keep chatter follows in. And this just inserts them. So this is what gets called by Process Builder. And if you'd like this code, it is here on GitHub. So if you just say GitHub ProcessBuilderBlocks, it'll be right here. You can find it. There's some demo videos of some of this stuff on the README, and then if you drill into the source, you can pull out chatter follow and either copy the code yourself, or I've also got some instructions here for doing a full install. So if you want all the Process Builder blocks, just click this blue button. It'll install it in your org. There's a couple of notes about things that you need to have turned on for a couple of these, specifically for locking and unlocking records, and also thanks badges. So thanks needs to be turned on. I think those are the 2 that an org will fail to deploy if you don't have those 2 prerequisites.